Hey everybody, it's me, Pam Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna sit down for this one. I've been using this paper pad. I just got it today, and I realized it is just so good for Easter cards. And I wanted to use it, and I have found out that if I use my stuff fairly soon after I get it, I don't feel so guilty if I don't get to it again for a long time. But this is paper. It's not cardstock. It's a little hard to work with when it's that thin, but all these colors were just perfect for Easter cards. And I really, really wanted to use some of my Dollar Tree stuff that I had gotten. And also, my stamp block. Also, I bet a bunch of you were screaming at me saying, Pam, those aren't folding cards, those are flat cards. Those are flat cards. Right there it says flat cards, which means they are just a single layer of cardstock. Now, I did this once before with some black, and I did use quite a few of the black ones that I had purchased, but I figured out a way to make those kind of cool, actually, and I'll show you that in just a second. I will tell you that I used a bunch of my Dollar Tree stuff. I used some of this, some of these, and oh, by the way, you can make paper clips out of these little things. I did that the other day, but you know, you just slice the back of them open and you can just use them. They work okay. Just in case you were wondering, I was just sitting here. I said, what can I do? What can I do? I couldn't get going. So I did use these. I used, there's 9 in a pack of these. I used 6. I did use some of the carrot trim. I used some of this carrot ribbon that I had got. It's just cheapy. Oh, I used almost an entire roll. Finally got through that because I used it on some cards that I made the other day. The ones with the eggs on them. I used it on that. But I don't think I have enough on there to do anything else. But I wanted to show you, I got through something. I used some of this string that I had gotten at Dollar Tree a long time ago. I said I'm going to use some of that. I used some of this. I figured I couldn't figure out what I was going to do with that. Maybe some of you had, already had that figured out, but I couldn't figure out what I was going to do. But I figured out how to use that. And I used some of this. I just got these little cards. Those worked out really well for what I wanted to do. And I needed Happy Easter, a small Happy Easter stamp, not this big rubber one that I had. So there's a Happy and an Easter right there. So I used that. No, Trippy, no. No. Sorry, he's wanting to get over here. So anyway, I used that. And in this package was the gnome heads, the ones that, there was 3 that had carrot hats and 3 that had bunny ears. And those are gone because I used those. Alrighty. Let's show you what I started out with first. And then it morphed it, and it got a little bit better. Just make sure I'm in frame. Yeah. This is what I started out with first, using this paper as a background. And I used this behind them, to give it a little depth. Let's see, I think I did this one first. And then whenever I went back and stamped the Happy Easter on these, but it looks okay on this one and this one, but it kind of got lost in the blue. And I also went back and put the ribbon on here. But this was my first attempt, and you can see where I have the green in the background. Let me see, you can make sure you see that. I have the green, that green mesh stuff, that mesh ribbon. So, and the first one I tried to glue the ribbon down, but it's way too narrow. So what I did was I put fabric tack on the back of my elements on the next, and that just held everything down. So I did these 3. Okay. And I said, okay, let me see if I can doll this up just a little bit. Like I said, oh, and I did put, let me get it back. I did put a little bit of the matching paper on the back so people can tell which way's up. I can't tell which way is up. I don't know how I can tell anybody else which way is up. But I did those. Sorry for the glare. I packaged them. I just do that to keep the cats from messing with them and everything. Okay, did those. I said, let me see what else I can do to make this a little different. So what I did was I layered them. I layered the paper on the back, and then I layered some white on it again to raise everything up off of the background. And let's see, I think I did this one first. Take it out of the package. And what I had done was, whenever I was doing these, I got done and I had this empty spot. So that's whenever I came back and did the Happy Easter thing. And that's when I said, oh, let me look at the others. And that's when I went back and did it to these. And that background, that green background, it just makes it pop off the page. And this is where I used my ribbon, and there's my cat. Hang on. Move, Trippy. So I made 3 of those. I was just answering a comment right before I started videoing this to Brenda Drury, and she said, can't wait to see your next project. I think she was wanting to know what I was going to do with all that nice ribbon, the nice ribbon that I had bought today. But I didn't do that because I wanted to use some of this Dollar Tree stuff that I had. And this, like I said, the carrots, and this is Dollar Tree, the ribbon's Dollar Tree, the mesh ribbon in the back is all Dollar Tree. So I made those, and I like those. I think they turned out, they're very cute and very Eastery. I like these much better than I like these. So I did that, right? Okay. Then I didn't know what to do with the gnomes. I made cards with the gnomes. They're a little thick. They do fit in the envelope, but I made cards with the gnomes. Yeah. I did stamp on them, and whenever I stamp something on the inside, I put it on the outside so people don't go ripping open the, like that's going to keep them from opening up anything. I have to take it all out, and that's how this worked out. And I think it's kind of cute, you know, very dimensional, but kind of cute. Got the string, No, Trippy, no. He wants to be over here right with me all the time. So I did those, and I did 3 of those. Bear with me while I put it back in there. You can see the cat coming up and everything. I get cat hair all over. They even dragged I had left my Cutter Bee scissors, you know, those nice little sharp scissors. I left those on the desk, and believe it or not, they left the cap, but they knocked the scissors off, and I couldn't find them for, it was a good 10 minutes or so. Finally, I was cleaning the litter boxes, and I looked over, and they were underneath a shelf beside my desk here, but they had these knocked down completely. So they come up here, and they rummage through my craft stuff when I'm not here. Okay, so I did those, right? Okay. Those were the carrot top ones. And then I said, what am I going to do with the bunny-eared ones? So I did this with the bunny ears ones. And I think they turned out really cute. I think you can get a good enough idea without me taking it out of the wrapper. It is very dimensional, but they barely fit in. I probably should have put them in a bigger cellophane bag, but I didn't want to go to that much trouble. So that took care of all of the gnomes in that package. So I used that up. And then this one, there we go. And then all of these like this. There we go. Been making Easter cards again. And this definitely got my mojo kicked into high gear. I'm glad I bought that. It was the best $1.49 I ever spent. Well, so far this week. But anyway, Dollar Tree. Like I said, these are just some of my favorites, though. How these turned out. All right. I will let you go, and thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. And Brenda, I hope I have a better video for you next time. But I am using my stuff, and it makes me feel good because, you know, when you buy the stuff, you need to use it. And anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.